Because if money is going to go to the island, it's going to go to these big organizations.
Right.
And the reality is that living there for a year and a half and being in a community that's very well resourced and very privileged, we still didn't have roads.
Yeah.
We still didn't have all the resources. Yeah. We know that from Burrell, a ton of money came in. I know a ton of farmers that didn't get any, government subsidies from that.
Right.
And so I'm asking people to do their due diligence when they are thinking about who and where they're supporting, to make sure that they're connected with the people that they're supporting, to make sure that it's really getting to the communities of need. And my first line of recovery defense and operation is if there's a 6 degrees of separation of somebody that you know on the island, it makes much more sense for you to send $100 or $500 directly to someone you know.
Yeah.
That's the truth of the matter. And then if you decide that you want to pour into these like kind of larger national and international organizations, then your due diligence, making sure that you know where the resources are getting distributed.
That's a really great point. And I know we have a couple of the larger American Red Crosses on here as well. And, I'm always a little wary of those larger organizations, any nonprofit that has, a leader that makes in 6 figures a year. And I know these are big organizations and it takes a lot to run them, but it always makes me a little skeptical about where the money's going and whether or not the people are getting it. So that's really interesting to hear what you just relayed about how Hurricane Beryl that happened last year, that all of the money that poured into the island, the roads never got fixed. So, or at least a significant portion of them didn't get fixed. So,
we're seeing it. It's not, I'm just speaking it, but you're actually seeing if the road infrastructure, was developed up in the way that it should have been, there would be more avenues for people to get the care that they need in this